I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give you. I wish all of you a fresh morning out there. My name is Sam, and welcome back to Doki Doki Electoral Club, where we are right now on Sunday, and we are going to meet with our lass, Yuri. And I'm completely bonkers right now because I didn't clean up. I didn't know which house I should break in to make it look like I have a fancy house or anything. But the neighbors started to call the police, and now I needed to somehow clean up my room. Okay, but I think it should be fine now. She should be happy. She should be not too excited to see actually how my room looks like, but it should be fine. Okay, I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert, and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. Texting? She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayuri since she left club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my head. Between what Sayuri said and Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayuri's feeling aside when she might need me? Yeah, because I don't like her. I decided to visit Sayuri before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayuri's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayuri isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally find her. Something is off, something is off. Sayuri? That whole thing was so weird and I didn't know what's going on. Hi, handsome Sam. I sit down in her room. Sayuri forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? Oh, I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayuri's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decoration that she had for years now. Okay, that's actually kind of nice that she never changed, but at the same time, I feel kind of embarrassed that I thought for the worst. Because, after all, it's a horror game. If you came over more often, it would be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? How do you know? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sayuri had already left the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparation, right? That's true, but it's still weird. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course, but I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Also, it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayuri stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. Just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, I mean it's starting to be actually a little bit sad here. I feel really bad right now that I didn't go with Sayuri to be nice to her. I sort of regret some decisions I made, but still, Yuri is way better in my opinion. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So? So Sayuri smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, handsome Sam. Why can't it just be like it's always been? It's all my fault. What's all your fault? If I didn't get too weak and accidentally expressed my feelings... if I didn't get too weak and accidentally expressed my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me all that. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But that is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. Oh god, I made her feel so bad. Oh god, why am I'm such a dick right now? I feel bad. Why? I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. No, it doesn't. Sayori? That sounds really weird. I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. Sayori says then, of course, in reply to my really good word skills. You really put me in a trap, handsome Sam. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. So sad? Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, handsome Sam? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Oh god, really? Now the game drops the depression card. I mean, I'm sorry, but now it makes me feel really like a dick. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Jesus, why is that? Why did the game make you think Sayori is worthless and meaningless, and then it comes around with that kind of gun? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. That's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Huh? Why is it that you have never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to stop you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. So you don't understand at all, handsome Sam. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. God, this feels not seriously bad. How will I save this episode? It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the whole world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand that, but please don't do what I think you're about to say you will do. Don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori, but I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, handsome Sam, there's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streak from Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. Oh god, no! Okay, you dragged me like a dog, a bone, to his master, but that's not it! You don't have to be sad about it. Now I've met Mrs. Future Women thing. And now I feel sad. I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish, that's all I am. That's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Why is she not stopping? Can I not choose a thing like stop her, hug her, make her stop simply? Without thinking, I once grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Handsome Sam? Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Handsome Sam? Sayuri isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayuri's arms remain at her side. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this, handsome Sam. Sayuri barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want to is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away, and if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. Jesus Christ, it's so sad right now. Why does it get sad all of a sudden? I get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayuri finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, handsome Sam. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayuri lets me go. She does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Like an old times chump. Without any kind of depression, okay? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah? Sayuri wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't! Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayuri shakes her head, and we won't be alone, and there won't be any sexual tension between Yuri and me. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. Okay, there we go. That was a really weird situation. I don't know what I should make out of it. Okay, but let's get over with that. Okay. I say goodbye to Sayuri and exit her house. Why is there written goodbye, not see you tomorrow? On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayuri is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much. You should! You should worry about a friend who has such things. I mean, like, come on, when a friend tells you this, you need to do everything to help them. Like, everything in your power. But seriously, why? Why? Definitely going to have a great time tomorrow, yeah, hopefully. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Okay. Also, I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way back, on my way home. Oh, I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. I don't know what you actually asked me. What was that? Lubricant? Some kind of candles, you said? I don't... At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it will be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious if she finds my hidden stash. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so... Yeah, don't mind me. I'm feeling awful. That's very considerate of you to do. Oh no, I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That's awfully nice for you to say. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking of for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. There's just some weird things inside there you shouldn't see. You would think I'm a perv. I let go of Yu's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Ah, yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lightening, aromatherapy candles. Okay, yeah. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place where they won't think about any kind of weird things, especially me. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity. For cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great! It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Uh-huh. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all! It's sort of intense, but it's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved and kind of happy. Yeah, I feel we can flirt here. We're just in two. I mean, come on, we can talk. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax? I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. Did something shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the window in black paper and use the candles to light the room. Black paper windows? Doesn't that make a very dark atmosphere and a very depressing one? I think it's a bad idea. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though? Oh, this. It's a diffuser for essential oil. Oh, yeah. A wooden thing for oils. Yeah. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself, from happy to depressing, from lovely to violent. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole in the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. That's not a good idea! That's not a good idea because of Sayori! You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that will be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we fasten the papers onto the ribbon to create a doorway curtain. Would that be beautiful? Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. And it may attract some to peek inside, which they don't see the inside because behind I am waiting with a baseball bat knocking them out. So that we have more victims for the club. That's really creative as a method. Sayori should have thought about this to get me in the club that way. I had no idea you could be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense as you'd put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from showing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, handsome Sam. Can you write any You can write any characters you want. It will help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon on her desired length, to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Oh, well... Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? Do you want to kill me right now with that knife? It sounds weird that you have a knife in my house. You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise me you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird of this. No, you're not weird. I constantly kick my camera. You're not weird. You're beautiful and have a pocket knife right at me. So that's not weird. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing about you. That's a different. No, I'm actually not laughing about you. I'm laughing about the whole situation here. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. Well, it's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it's kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. Cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Better that I have it in my hand than you. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hand. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like that? Curious of its shape, the sharpness, I feel the point of the tip with my index finger. Ow! Handsome Sam, why did you do that? Because I wanted to know. I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. How do you know that? How sharp it is? Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. This feels awkward. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Please forgive me. Okay. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head. Her face is burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like this? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird. It took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I took Yuri's hand and I lick her index finger in return. Like a dog! Like seriously, she did this. Handsome Sam, did you really just do that? Now we're even. Gosh, I'm a child! Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma, for the sweet aroma of jasmine oil. I wanted to say the sweat aroma. For the sweet aroma of jasmine oil. The air would be extremely heavy right now. Yeah, especially because of the sweat aroma. You're so weird, handsome Sam. Yuri giggles shyly. Eh. Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I actually have any, because I'm a weirdo. I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activity. I watched Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. Okay, after we finished attaching the papers to the ribbons, we lay them all outside, side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. You can see she is sweating from stress. There's the sweat tear. There's the sweat tear again. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. Well, we'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water coming right up, with a little bit of poison for both of us, to play Romeo and Juliet. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cup too much, it will be too diluted. Okay. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups, rather than full-size glasses. I put them on the plate to catch any paint that drips. Then I bring it into my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeves, pulling it back over her arm. What did she do? Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? What is that? Is that blood? Maybe I read too much into it. Not at all. There's nothing wrong, so... Let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner. Sounds actually fair enough. I can handle that. I'm simple-minded enough and untalented enough to do that, at least. Starting with the colors of a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset and nighttime. Oh, so that kind of color fade. No, so for this I'm underqualified. Once it dries, I will write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium, at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat! What are you going to write? Well, it will be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banners, Yuri and I'll kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolor feels a lot like the art class project we had back then. It's relaxing. Huh? I'm sorry if this feels so too childish. No, it's exactly on my mind scale. I'm easy enough to have this perfectly fitting for me. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know. Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. Okay, nicer. I'm a friend. I'm now in the friend zone because I started that problem. I'm the friend zone master. King of friend zonia now. How do I get out? I don't know. I think that's it. That's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Kya! Sorry, ow, my head. Wow, I'm definitely stupid. Or ignorant, or both. Yuri reels back, and I quickly lift my head in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It's just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. That's not your fault. Ah, your face. There is a drop of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I by accident painted your shirt. You need to take it now off and we need to wash it together in a sensual moment. With sexually awkward tendencies where we look at each other and don't know what to do. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back in front of her. Here. Oh my god. Did I say something about sexually awkward moment? I pat down Yuri's face and neck with a towel. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry, I didn't want to use cold water, but I burned your head, maybe, or your skin. Having finished, I started to retract my hand. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Huh? Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. Ah, okay. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't burn her skin. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she's reading her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle finger wraps around my wrist, sending a tingling sensation through my arm. This is the moment, boy! Do it! Suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. Why didn't you do it, boy? The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again. But her movement seems clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. Why didn't you kiss her? That was the moment, that was the sign. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. Idiot. Idiot. I'm surrounded by idiots. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't take that a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning? I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine, but don't go! Don't leave me here alone! Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's any more for us to do here. Phew! You say like you're glad it's over. You're saying like it's glad you're over. Like you think it's glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. Just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about it. About time. I need to start making dinner soon. Ah, so you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work. Well... Yuri thinks to herself, I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping here would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah, and I nearly got to smoosh your face. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem, I'm glad I was able to help. And I'm so sorry that I wasn't able to smooch you. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today, it's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Whenever you want. You can come over. Or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so... You're very thoughtful, handsome Sam. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? Kiss her now! Come on, do it! But I don't even get a chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayuri. Huh? Hi handsome Sam. Sayuri? Just now we weren't. It's okay handsome Sam. I just dropped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry, but we'll be able to we all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course! Sayuri beams. Yes, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. You ruined it, Sayuri, but actually nice to see you this time. Nice to see you. I'm actually happy to see her, to be honest. Sayuri waves goodbye after her. Sayuri? I thought you didn't want to come over today. Haha, well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such a good friends. That's all that matters to me. Oh god, no, not again! Tears start to fall down Sayuri's face. That's all that matters to me. Why I'm feeling this way, handsome Sam? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Oh god, no, Sayuri, don't say that. It's true, handsome Sam. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... What did Monica say? Monica was right about what? Sayuri, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the bird your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I would trade for and wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayuri looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, handsome Sam. I'm really scared. What are you scared of? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayuri! It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself, handsome Sam. I like you so much that I want to die. Gosh, no. Why these words? Why these words? That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayuri. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayuri's arm, squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayuri nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. I will go this route because I feel like this is the only way to keep her from actually ending all of it. And I feel this is the only way to choose in this moment, to be a nice human or decent human being. I love you. Huh? Those are my true feelings. There's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner, but spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens, as long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side. Then I know we'll both be happy. Handsome Sam? Oh my god, this is actually a really nice moment in the game. For a horror game, this is actually a more nice moment than I ever thought. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Handsome Sam, is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Handsome Sam. Oh god! I didn't get the girl I wanted, but I helped a dear friend. Actually, this is not a bad ending either. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I want to be with myself all the time. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is it? Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why, even now? Why won't the rain clouds go away? There's not going away at all, Handsome Sam. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay, I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? Hehe, what are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know. I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you. Hey, Handsome Sam. Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It feels like a bunch of thorns when you told me that you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. Don't do anything stupid. Don't do anything stupid. Don't do anything stupid, please. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feeling as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me. And I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Okay. So, that's the perfect point to end this madness nightmare. Oh god. I don't know. I don't know what I should make out of this. This is seriously a heavy load dropped on you. Like directly your friend telling you she's depressed. Okay, but I will leave this episode here. So thank you everyone so much for watching. If you liked the video, smack the like button, share it with a friend, or subscribe if you haven't done yet. And as always, I'm gonna see you next time. Till then, take care. And this was truly yours, Uncle Sam, signing out.